Hello. This chapter we're going to be doing significance tests with two samples. There are four main types that we're going to look at. We're going to look at match pairs, two-sample t-test, two-proportion z-test, and a linear regression test for means. Now, it kind of goes in order in difficulty or maybe a difference from what we did last chapter. The match pairs is very similar to our previous chapter. Two-sample t is just a little bit of a stretch, and same with two-proportion z's. And then linear regression adds some newer components to it. So we'll start with a match pairs test. A paired sample t-test is a statistical technique that used to compare two population means in case the two samples are dependent on one another. Paired sample t-test is used in before or after studies, and when the samples are match pairs or when it comes from a case control study. So basically what this says is this depends on the design. Back a few chapters ago, near the beginning of the year, I think it was chapter 3, we talked about the design of studies. And there was a certain design called match pairs, which was a certain type of blocking where there was two components in each block. Now, sometimes we do a before and after study. A before and after study is you get tested before something happens, you get tested after something happens, and you compare the difference of those. Sometimes it's a match pairs where you find two people that are very similar. They have many similar characteristics, and one of them randomly gets the treatment and the other one gets control. And we just subtract their differences to see how they do in the experiment. Now here's an example, just a quick one. If we give a training to a company employee, we don't know whether or not the training had an impact on the efficiency of the employee, we could use a paired sample test. We collect the data from the employee on a 7-point scale, a 7-scale rating, before the training and then after the training. And then once you do that, you want to subtract those differences to see if there's any improvements. All right, next video we'll go through a significance test with these.